everybody, it is Sara Simmer here, and I am back with another speed build. I am sorry that it has been so long since I have made a YouTube video. Some things had happened to where I could not make YouTube videos for a while, and now I'm back into it, thank goodness. I love making YouTube videos and making everybody smile, which when I was gone, I gained over like 100 followers or subscribers, and it was absolutely shocking to me because I was gone for like 3 months, not making any videos, and people was subscribing to me, and I was like, oh, I could be gone for all you know, and you're just subscribing to somebody. I don't know. So now I have about 358 subscribers, I'm pretty sure it was when I last saw. And that's amazing. I just want to thank you all for being my subscribers and for, you know, being here and trying to figure everything out with me. You know, I'm not the best at YouTube. I'm just starting, and you know, for me, I'm not the best at talking. Especially knowing what to talk about whenever you're just sitting by yourself. I mean, I'm talking to all of you guys, but I'm just sitting by myself in a room and talking to nobody and having my bird chirp in the background, which sucks. And so, and also my dog is under my feet because he is scared of the thunder and lightning, which is going on outside. And I love rain. I love rain so much. My birthday is in the rain season, so it's amazing. I love it. If you guys hear some thunder and lightning and you love rain, please give this video a thumbs up because rain is amazing and thunder and lightning is amazing. I used to hate it when I was a kid and my sister used to love it, but now I think it's opposite. And I know you guys can hear my bird in the background. I put a sheet over him, trying to think, oh, he's gonna be quiet while I'm trying to record my video. I've tried to do this video like 3-4 times now, and it is just failed. Which I did this house about 3-4 months ago. I made it because I absolutely love this house, and I want to do a let's play in it. If you guys have any like suggestions on the family's name or what I should make the story as, please comment down below on what you think it should be, because I'm really bad at that type of stuff. It completely blanked out of my mind what they're called. Let's plays, that's what it's called. Let's plays. I am very bad at them, but my friend, her name is Amelia, and she wants me to make a let's play so badly, so I'm gonna start one. And I need your guys' help on what I should do with it, because I don't know a good story or how to, I don't know. It's just, I've never done a let's play, and me personally, I haven't been big on watching let's plays, but I love to play, in The Sims, of course. That's my favorite thing in the whole wide world, Sims. And so, not watching many Let's Plays, I mean, in The Sims 3, I used to watch Aya's Cupcake. If any of you guys know her, she was a big Minecraft, 3 years ago, she was a big Minecraft person, but now she plays all types of games. I think she's still playing The Sims, with her husband Red, which I was like one of her first subscribers, along with Chimney Swift, if you know him, but he doesn't play The Sims. He was just another big Minecraft person, and I was quite sorry if you heard my phone buzzing on the desk. I'm just gonna move that. I forgot what I was talking about. If you guys know me, I am very bad at remembering things because I actually have ADD, so carrying a conversation isn't so good for me, but, you know, I just forget from time to time on what I'm talking about. So just keep that in mind if I get distracted by something and I don't remember it and I just keep talking about something different. Just go along with it. Be like, yeah, Sarah, I know what you're talking about. So I am so glad to be back into the Sims community. I'm so excited. I've been seeing a lot of things that my friends have been making on the gallery. And it's so amazing some of the things that people are making these days in The Sims. It really surprises me. It's amazing. And I've been so absent during it, and I feel so bad, because I am not, here. I wasn't here to do it, with them. Because, I used to be the person in the gallery who would hold, like, all types of challenges, which, if you don't know what those are, challenges were something where simmers would make either a sim, a house, or something, a room even could, and we would upload it, and shh, I'm so sorry. He is so loud, and I don't know how to shut him up. I know that sounds bad, but he's just so loud. And he's such a tiny bird. He's a cynical parrot. I don't really know how to spell that. But he doesn't shut up, ever. Which is okay to some point, but it irks my family, like, bad. And it irks me whenever I try and make a video, and he doesn't want to be quiet. And I covered him up. I think I already said that. I don't know, I've tried to make this video like 4 times, and I've apologized every single time for my bird being so loud and noisy. And I just, every single time he just screams and makes noises. And I'm just like, nobody wants to hear you. I mean, some people might want to hear him. If you want to hear him, just subscribe right now, because you'll hear a lot more of him. But his name is Mumble, and no, he is not... I did not get his name from the Happy Feet, because the penguin in Happy Feet, he's apparently, his name is Mumble, and I didn't know that until somebody asked me. I was like, no, I didn't get his name from it, which actually, I got his name from when me and him first met. He wasn't able to fly. He was still a baby. And I actually saw his first flight, which was absolutely amazing and very emotional. He actually, when I first held him, he mumbled in my arm. And I felt that was such a touching time that I would actually name him Mumble. Or I would name him Clover, because he's green. Which cynical parrots are very green. I think if you type in green, yellow, and orange parrots, he might pop up. I don't know. But, I have some videos of him on my personal account on Instagram, which I have linked in my Instagram, my Sara Simmer Instagram, if you guys want to check out my boring life. I'm just kidding. I don't have, like, a very, like, adventurous life where I'm just like, okay, let's go climb a mountain. No, I'm just usually sitting here making YouTube videos, going to school, making a life for myself, which I am going into the pool business with my parents since they own a pool business, and I am so terribly excited for it. I'm so excited because they just got me a new program to help them make pools for their customers, which is such a big deal that they actually asked me to do that. I'm so honored. I don't know if they know that, but I really am honored for it. And to get this opportunity before college, I mean, colleges are gonna go ballistic whenever they see me going in. I'm like, hey, I work for a company. But it's my parents' company, but that's okay. They won't really know. Well, they might know because of our last names. I don't know. I'm just thinking here. What colleges do you guys want to go to? Because I want to go to NC State, and I probably shouldn't, because when I went to a camp there, I have medications, right? Everybody has some sort of medications, whether it be vitamins or, something. And I had some medications, and it's, some pretty serious medications that I need. And I went to a camp that was overnight. So we slept in NC State, their dorms, for a week. And so for a design camp. It was called design camp, and we would design things and do, like, one of the designs was architecture, which that was my main thing that I wanted to do and was looking at, because there was also industrial design and interior design, there was fashion design, there was all types of designs that they featured. And I went there, and they said, we have to take care of your medications. Your daughter, pretty much talking to my parents, she cannot. Which I think is so stupid, since, I do my medications every single day. They decided, why not have us do it? Which was absolutely not good, because what they did was, at the end of the week, they gave my morning medicine at night and my night medicine in the morning. And that screwed me up, and I figured it out at the end of the week, because I knew I wasn't feeling right the whole week, and I tried to, figure it out. I was like, what the heck is going on? I had no idea. And at the end of the week, the last day that they were giving me my medicine, I said, and this was very bold for me, but I had to know. I said, I think you're giving my morning medicine to me at night, and my night medicine to me in the morning. And the guy that was doing the medication, he looked at the bottles, and then he looked at me, and then he said, oh no, you're right. And so my parents were so mad. I would have been mad too. Well, I was mad. But, this was when I was becoming a junior, which next year I'm becoming a sophomore. So this was this last summer that this happened. And a lot of things have happened in the last, few months. Not few months. It's been like, school year's almost over. So say it's like 7 months. 6-7 months ago. I don't know. But, it was a while ago, and we almost actually sued NC State. But I told my parents that I didn't want to, because they wouldn't accept me into college. They probably wouldn't accept me into college knowing that we sued them. They probably would have been like, not her. So they gave us a complete refund of the whole ordeal, the trip, the overnight camp. There you go, camp. And I know a bunch of people come through around the whole world to go to this camp, because I knew people from Germany that came, and I was like, oh my goodness, they really want to do design. And so I wouldn't be telling you this if I wasn't, like, concerned for other people's health. I mean, thank God I wasn't somebody that had epilepsy, or thank God it was me and not somebody that had something more severe than what I have. Because mine could be fixed pretty easily, like, in the next few days it could be fixed and I would be okay. I mean, it wasn't right, it wasn't good what they did, nor having them, I don't know if they're still doing it, where they're having them do the medication. I think they have to, since they're minors and their guardian isn't giving it to them. I mean, that makes sense, but it wasn't what should have, I don't know. I don't know if that's what should have happened or not. I'm just really still upset about it. I mean, I want to go to NC State, but at the same time, I'm just like, maybe I shouldn't, because they are, I don't know. I have no idea. I'm probably being too cruel. I don't know. Alright, you guys, do you think I'm being too cruel? I have no idea. I'm still upset with the whole thing. And being that it had to do with myself makes me more mad. Like, if it happened to another kid, I don't know what would happen, but the whole thing was just upsetting. And all the kids in so they have teams, right? And I was on the orange team, okay? The whole time, it was so much fun. I have so many pictures of everything. It was just an amazing day. And there wasn't many people there that wanted to become an architect like me. But before, I was given the opportunity to go into my parents' business, I wanted to become a architect for housing. I mean, I still do to a certain extent, because, it's been my life dream to make a neighborhood of my own. Do you know how much money that would cost? When I was a kid, I was just like, yeah, let me just build some houses with, I don't need any money for that. Plus, when you're a little kid, you just don't get the concept of money. So I went there for 2 years, and actually last year I got invited across the world. I don't really remember where. It wasn't across the world, across the country. To, I think it was Michigan. And I was invited there to actually go to their camp. And, if I went to their camp, this probably wouldn't have happened. But I'm actually glad that I went to NC State, because I love them so much. But this next year, I'm definitely going to wherever it was. I have to get that paper out and see who it was. I think it was Michigan. It was something with an M. I think it was Michigan State that invited me to their camp and to do architecture things with them. And in school, I'm taking many classes for architecture, such as drafting, technology and engineering. Next year will be my 3rd year in technology and engineering. And also, I am taking I'm also taking interior design. I know that has nothing to really do with doing anything with homes. I mean, staging a home, that would be good for it, but it's not really something that I need. But those are the 2 main classes that I'm taking, which is technology and engineering and drafting. Drafting is so helpful. I love drafting. I don't love the teacher that I have. She's a pain in the butt, and nobody likes her, so that makes it harder to learn. But I've excelled much farther than anybody. Well, I'm not gonna say anybody else, because there are some people in there that I'm just like, wow. They were a lot more advanced than I was when I started. But there's a lot of people in there that don't really care or want to do this for living, to actually take drafting serious. I take drafting very serious, and in our school we are using the program AutoCAD. AutoCAD is a program that you use whenever you're doing anything of architecture, like anything with architecture, pool design. You can even do it with product designs. You could do it with industrial design. You could do it with anything. Interior design even. It's just amazing what you could do with AutoCAD, which I am getting AutoCAD on this computer right here. and I will be posting a picture of it on my Sara Simmer account and my personal account, because it is such an amazing computer. I'm so lucky to have it, and I can't thank my parents more than enough for it. They're just amazing, and you know, they do everything for me, and I couldn't ask for anybody better, or any two better parents. You know, we all I don't know, I'm tripping over my words lately. Everybody has problems with their parents. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. He is screaming. Everybody has problems with their parents. I'm guilty of it. But now that I'm getting older, and when you're closer to being 18 and being an adult, I know that my parents do, you know, certain things for me for a reason. Whether it be when I was a child and they spanked me. I know now the reason why is because they didn't want me to either get hurt, or they wanted to teach me a lesson, or they just wanted to teach me right. And my parents did a pretty gosh darn good job on me. And my sister. My sister wants to become, whether or not she's going to ECU, and she wants to become a surgeon, which is absolutely amazing. I don't think she knows how proud I am of her. I look up to her a lot. I do. And I don't think she knows it. I mean, I don't think sometimes that I can admit it, that I look up at her. I've always looked up at her. I know this got really serious really fast. But I look up at her, you know, because I'm just the child that wants to become an architect, which, you know, that's what my parents are. But, you know, she wants to become a surgeon, you know, where, like, she's gonna get thousands and millions of dollars for doing a surgery on one person. She wants to become a neurosurgeon, which is a surgeon on the brain, which is absolutely amazing. I'm very squeamish, so you know I don't deal with that type of stuff. If I see a dead animal on the side of the road, I cry. I hate dead things. I don't hate them. I feel sad. Like, and I'm such an animal person that I can't see an animal die. If I ever saw an animal die, I would die inside. I would. But, you know, animals are very important to me. That's why I have a bird. And the reason why I actually have a bird is because I had a rat and she died, and my parents got me a bird. And now I'm stuck with him for 30 years, and he's about 7. So, you know, he's amazing. I love him. I couldn't ask for a better bird. I mean, he bites everybody, which really sucks, because he's so sweet to me and he's so loving, but he bites like everybody else, and it's so freaking annoying. Because everybody just wants to stay away from him, especially whenever he's on me. I'm just like, no, don't leave. I want to come hang out with you. But people really stay away from him whenever he's on me, because he's very protective over me, which I love that about him, but he's just so stubborn. He's so stubborn. But I love him so much. And I have 3 dogs, and I love them too. But here are the screenshots, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Part 2 will be coming out soon. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye.